they're off. For the Unibet hurdle, registered as the international hurdle, this grade 2 £125,000 over 2 miles and a furlong in the pink silk. Roubaud is the first one to show over their first of 8 flights of hurdles, leading from the mare Love Envoi. It goes along in second place. Then the maroon silks of First Street in third place under James Bowen, followed by Lossiemouth, the odds-on favourites, and the Triumph hurdle winner from last season on a seasonal reappearance today. She's placed in fourth early on under Paul Townend, and Guard Your Dreams at the back of the 5-strong field. He's back on track today for the first time since April 2022, and a horse, of course, who won this race back in 2021. Racing on their approach towards flights at number 2, Roubaud. Roubaud's out in front for Love Envoi. Big jump there from the leader. First Street lands over in third, then Lossiemouth to his inside, and Guard Your Dreams and Sam Twiston Davis at the back. So begin to swing the left-hander out into the far side, and it's Roubaud. It goes along with the leader nearing 3 lengths under Harry Cobden, for Love Envoi in second position under Jonathan Burke. First Street back in third, and James Bowen, Lossiemouth and Paul Townend in fourth, and Guard Your Dreams, the previous winner, under Sam Twiston Davis at the back. 3 flights of hurdles in on this part of the track coming up to them on the new course, and it's Roubaud in towards flight number 3, and again a beautiful jump there from the leader. Love Envoi lands in second, only a length away to First Street. He's back in third, and then Lossiemouth and Guard Your Dreams to the middle flight on this line. Here's Roubaud by 2 lengths to Love Envoi, and then First Street and Lossiemouth. Another great jump there from the leader. Roubaud lands in front of Love Envoi. The mare in second. It was second in the Fighting Fifth that was rescheduled at Sandown last time. First Street is next, and then Lossiemouth jumping out to the inside of First Street, going out over that flight of hurdles. The fifth in their journey. Guard Your Dreams still being weighted with in the final placing. Begin to turn slightly left-handed and begin to head uphill, and on they go towards flight number 6, which will be 3 from the finish. And it's Roubaud, a length or so leader from Love Envoi. 2 lengths away to First Street back in third, then Lossiemouth. No move yet. Another great jump there from the leader. A little bit untidy at the back. Guard Your Dreams remains in last. Slightly dragged the back legs through that. So top of the hill. They'll soon be turning left-handed. They've only got 2 more flights of hurdles left to take in the Unibet hurdle. Roubaud's trying to lead it out. He continues to show out in front for Love Envoi in second position. First Street racing around the outside of Lossiemouth. They're in a share for that third. And then came Guard Your Dreams. He's still got every claim from there. They begin to head down the hill on the approach towards 2 out. And it's Roubaud leading by a half a length over the mare Love Envoi. 2 or 3 lengths away to First Street, and then Lossiemouth back in fourth, and Guard Your Dreams last off the 5. Approaching 2 out there. Roubaud landed in front, nearly joined to the outside by Love Envoi. First Street is next. Lossiemouth still yet to be extended in very much a handy share for that third placing. Guard Your Dreams now just been nudged along. The field advance on the bend for home in the Unibet hurdle. Roubaud with Love Envoi now off the bridle. Lossiemouth cruising up in behind in a challenging third. Couple of lengths sent back to First Street, and then came Guard Your Dreams. They're on this long run down towards the final flight of hurdles. Roubaud and Love Envoi towards the inside. Lossiemouth appears to be absolutely cruising. She's now looming up with real menace. Here's the final hurdle, and Lossiemouth eases into the lead, picks it up, and is yet to be extended by Paul Townend. She's absolutely cruising up the run. She's clear by 8 lengths over Love Envoi and Roubaud, and she looks a class act on the return to action. Last year's Triumph hurdle winner Lossiemouth makes a winning return and takes the Unibet hurdle brilliantly. Home in second, Love Envoi, then First Street, Roubaud, and Guard Your Dreams.
Pure distilled class from Lossiemouth on her first start out of juvenile territory. She has won the Unibet International Hurdle for Paul Townend and P Mullins, and done so cruising in second gear. She was presented at the final fence. She jumped straight forwardly into the lead, and that, everybody, was that. In second was Love Envoi for Jonathan Burke and Harry Fry. Went with more zest, ran a bit more promisingly this time around, and in third was Roubaud for Harry Cobden and Paul Nicholls. Very, very good there, Dan.
Yeah,
a mare's hurdle or champion hurdle?
Pleased with the latter. We've seen it with Annie Power. They've done it with a mare in the past. Johnny Burke's face of the picture there is almost he was in disbelief at what he'd just witnessed, having just been blown away by a mare who's been late coming back in. You informed us earlier that is by design. It wasn't a reflection of any training setbacks, and she is absolutely outclassed a group who admittedly they're not top notchers, but they're 150 horses, and she has treated them with pure disdain despite not having the benefit of a run behind her.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it is the time to make the please runner in the champion hurdle.
Absolutely.
You know, and it is important. You know, she is without doubt the only possible rival, I think, to Constitution Hill. And look at the way that she's dispatched of Rubo in particular, and the likes of Rubo and First Street, who Constitution Hill beat over Christmas. She's done that just as easily, and you know, it would be a proper race, a proper battle between them, wouldn't it? You'd expect Constitution Hill obviously to go into it as a favourite if he comes up against Lossiemouth, but she is seriously progressive, and this is well above what she was doing as a juvenile hurdler. She was hinting at it last year without delivering this level of performance, but yeah, spectacular, I thought.
And she will get the mare's allowance, so that will be something else for Constitution Hill to contend with, and a performance like that might be enough to prize Paul Townend off his favourite State Man. He's made it quite clear that State Man is number one in terms of his affections. He loves the horse. He felt the horse wasn't at his best in the champion hurdle last season, but that is a performance of pure class.
They have three horses, don't they, who, without a Constitution Hill, who's a 1 in 35 years horse, would be viable and worthy champion hurdle favourites. And Imperi Pass, State Man and Lossiemouth, based on what she's done today. And I got the firm impression, even though she was quite edgy beforehand with the red hood, that Love Envoi was back to something like her best today. The way she went through that race, she's been absolutely blown away. We eulogise, don't we, about Constitution Hill's, well, his constitution, how tough he is and how versatile.
Is that why we see him just twice a season? Because he's that tough.
You don't have to get restarted.
Takes his training so well. Can I interrupt this?
Of course you can.
This with important news from Unibet, who make Lossiemouth for the mare's hurdle 4-5 from 13-8, and more importantly, 12-1 from 25 to the champion hurdle. Brett.
Each way thieves a pound. I don't think that will be lasting. I really
That's not going to last, is it?
You wouldn't be laying her at double figures.
Absolutely not.
Particularly the each way angle. She was absolutely brilliant, and we mentioned about Constitution Hill, the fact he travels like the best horse, he jumps like the best horse. Niall said to us in running, didn't he? She wasn't wasting an ounce of petrol, no freshness to her, she just did everything so professionally.
The interesting thing, of course, is that Rich Ritchie is here, husband of the owner Susanna, and Joe Chambers, his racing manager, is here. Willie Mullins is in Barbados. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time. It couldn't be more perfect.
Anything I've missed, says Willie.
For Niall to find out whether the champion hurdle is a possibility for this mare, which it absolutely should be on the basis of that appalling performance.
I really hope it is. I mean, it is at times like this when you see performances like that you wish there was some barrier to horses running in the mares to some extent, whether it's a rating. If your rating goes above a certain level, you're not involved in that race. I don't know what, we're stood here talking off the cuff, but I don't know what it could be. But
you'd have been denied Honeysuckle, I think, under that rather blunt rule, winning the race last year.
Yeah.
Would you have wanted that?
Well,
those two are just encouragement.
I think you'd have to argue that extraordinary set of circumstances is not worth denying the general principle.
That would be what I would go with as a general rule, to be honest with you. But just if the mare is that outstanding that they really genuinely should be competing in the championship races, that's where they can compete, and you wouldn't be ruling out many. You'd only be ruling them out if they were